Kong and Godzilla is biblical. And I know what y'all are saying. Oh my gosh, here she goes. Everything's biblical. That's because it is. Everything is biblical. Anyway. Let's get into it. Now, if you watched my previous video, we covered the Leviathan, the untamable, unbeatable sea creature made by God on the 5th day of creation. But have y'all heard of the Behemoth? Also made on the 5th day of creation, but except this one is a great land creature. Lucky for us, this creature is a herbivore. But don't get it twisted, you still don't want to mess with the Behemoth, okay? I just think it's crazy how the Bible describes the Behemoth and the Leviathan the same way that movies describe Godzilla and King Kong. A large creature that comes from a lush Greenland area, and then a large creature that emerges from the sea. And y'all know that anything that comes from the world is usually copying off of the Bible. Like literally almost everything in the movies is from the Bible, if you dig deep. We covered in the last video the bloop, the anomaly that sent off mass alerts in the ocean, the image on Google Earth that looks like a large sea creature's head moving through the globe, the fact that sea life is becoming more aggressive. And it says in the Bible that the Leviathan has the ability to heat the waters around it. The ocean is becoming warmer, is it not? Strange. Anyway, let's move on to the Behemoth. Have you ever wondered where the Behemoth lives? If the Leviathan is in the sea, how could such a huge creature be hiding? Like, wouldn't we see that? Like, these are literally titans. There's no way the Behemoth could hide in plain sight. What if I told you it's not hiding in plain sight? The Behemoth is most likely in Antarctica, and also Antarctica is not just full of ice, it's actually Greenland. And I have receipts for it. The icy land you see in Antarctica is just one part of it. It's literally a big ice wall separating us from this lush Greenland. Don't y'all find it fishy that in the King Kong vs. Godzilla movie, they shipped him off to where? Antarctica, and then he found what? Hollow Earth. So he was in an icy terrain, and then when he was on Skull Island, he fell upon Hollow Earth through an underground tunnel. Are y'all hearing this? Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? Hollow Earth is lush Greenland. Antarctica, icy. They're literally telling us, like, you know what? Y'all not understanding. This is Richard E. Byrd. I'm gonna do Reader's Digest because I did a whole video on him, but basically he was one of the best aviators and polar explorers known to man. He heard that there was an entrance to the center of the Earth in the South Pole, so he decided to fly into it. He found himself in Antarctica, and he was surrounded by green land, forests, and a beautiful, shimmering rainbow city. He came back and reported this on live television, and not more than a year later, he mysteriously unalived in his sleep from a heart attack. This man was so physically fit. Like, look at him. Does he look like he's anywhere near something like that? Yes, I know you can't always see a heart attack coming. However, that seems kind of fishy. A little over a year and a half later, the Antarctic Treaty was signed, prohibiting self-exploration of Antarctica. I wonder why they made it illegal for us to go explore. Seems like they're trying to make sure we don't find something out. Pause. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Don't y'all think that it's crazy that Godzilla and King Kong are mortal enemies and always having some famous smackdown? And in apocryphal texts, parentheses not mentioned in the Bible though, there is a huge final smackdown between the Leviathan and the Behemoth at the end time before the coming of Jesus. Kind of makes you wonder, guys. I don't know. Said it once and I'll say it again. Anything I see in the movie, I'm gonna assume that there is some kind of truth to it. What do you guys think? As always, guys, make sure you like and follow. Thanks for watching.